Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video that will cover the most important additions and changes to this year's Fasnacht. It will also run all the way until the 3rd of March, so you will have quite a lot of time to grind out some of these rewards. Let's start off with the most interesting thing, in my personal opinion, the new masks that we have. We got 4 of them, all available in non-glowing and glowing variants. The first one, glowing Bigfoot. Then we have the glowing Veggie Man or Vegetable Man. Certainly has a unique look. I do wonder how it looks in game. I wish I would have been able to get a hold of some of these, but unfortunately not yet. We've also got a glowing Abe. And last but certainly not least, so I think this will be the most sought after mask of them all, the glowing Jackalope. It's got a very unique look, I think, especially with those antlers, and I do wonder if they glow as well. I would love to see it in game. I have not seen it yet, but this is probably also going to be the most expensive if you are into the trade market. I'm not anymore, really, but just from experience, if you're doing any type of trading on, let's say, market 76, then these 4 are going to hold the most value. For reference, the glowing unicorn, as you might know from previous Fasnacht, was the most sought after, so we could potentially compare that with Jackalope, and in the beginning it went for over 1 million caps in total. It did drop in price quite quickly, but of course it was always up there at the top. Anyway, I just quickly wanted to cover the trading aspect of this event, but most people are probably not into trading. So then, what are the chances of you getting an actual rare mask? You will have a 0.2% drop chance to get a specific mask, I am pretty sure. So getting any of the masks will actually be a decent enough drop rate. I mean, sure, it's still low, but if I did this correctly, I think we have 25 rare masks in total, and 25 times 0.2 is going to land us at 5. So theoretically, you should have a 5% chance to get any of these rare masks. The drop rate was decreased, along with the changes to the requirements of having to keep all of the Protectron Marchers alive. That has been removed, and the drop rate was decreased. But if I recall correctly, didn't we also have a 5% chance last Fasnacht? So it's basically the same drop rate. You just have more variety in the rares. All of the drop rates and stuff is taken from Nukanites, by the way, a very reliable data miner in our community, as you might already know. Now let's get into the other rewards, which some of you might certainly be interested in, myself included. We got 2 new player titles, glowing, a 5% chance, and masked, which seems to be guaranteed after your first Fasnacht completion. There are also some camp items here. We got flower boxes. I don't know if you would be able to pick flowers from them, but if nothing else, they do look pretty. So for any of you camp builders out there, this is certainly for you. They also added a guaranteed 3-star legendary item when you finish the event. That is a nice extra bonus that you will get at the end of every Fasnacht. There are some more changes. One of them is that Helvetia cannot be nuked now, so you won't have to do the Fasnacht event inside of a nuke. It's a bit of a controversial change. It's not going to change the amount of people that AFK, because previously, even if they died, they would still get the reward, so it didn't matter. But some people did like the added difficulty with it being a nuked area. However, I could also see the downside, where you might get chucked into the server and you definitely don't want to do it in a nuke. So overall, it's probably a good change, but I can see how some people might think it's a bad change. They've also made changes to the strong enemy at the end. By adding a couple of new ones, in total you can now face the Sheep Squatch, Grafted Monster, Blue Devil, Behemoth, Mega Sloth, I think, and Ogua. Or Ogua? I don't actually know how to pronounce that, but we do have more variety now, which I think is a good thing. And lastly, I remember reading this for quite some time ago, where they would speed up the Marchers. I don't think that's been put in place, because I don't really see a difference in my game. It would be nice to complete it a little bit faster, but again, I don't think they went through with that change. Do certainly correct me in the comments if they did, though. That is all for today. I might have missed a thing or two. If I did, make sure to let everyone know. Now I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see similar content in the future. I'll catch you guys again next time.